Hey, Stephanie.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, you said you planning your year for the next year,
Yes.
and I couldn't wait for the next year to start. I'm working on this 1% improvement every day. I don't care what day of the year it is.
And I
And,
love that.
I'm participating in Landmark in the Beyond Fitness seminar, and they gave us the homework to do brisk walks. And yeah, I've been walking around the house or the property. It's fairly big, and I love to take my cats for a walk. And I'm going barefoot while I walk. So if you do that 20 minutes a day, that also settles your nervous system. But this is not the point. What I wanted to share with you is I used to do body weight exercises. And body weight exercises just cover everything that is necessary for fitness. If you just walk, it's just your legs. I mean, you
Mhm.
can combine it like walking barefoot. But if you truly want to be fit, then body weight exercises are like the option you have. You don't need to go to the gym. Your body is your gym. I'm heavy enough. If I can stem my own body, I'm already lifting 67 kgs. I don't know how much that is in pounds,
Mhm.
but
I don't either.
no, we can find out. But 67 kgs, I'm in the metric system. But that's a lot of weight to stem your own body. So just imagine you do a push up with just one arm in a handstand. That's a lot of weight to press. So why
Wow.
would you need weights out of the gym? This is what I'm thinking. And I want to be
Mhm.
flexible. I've been jetting around the globe. So I always used the body weight exercises from Mark Lauren. So it started off years ago. I can't even remember when. He published like a book. I'm going to send you a link, Stephanie.
Oh,
Yeah,
great. Because
there's this body weight book of his. And what I love about the system, he distinguishes very clearly what fitness means. So it means flexibility, balance, strength, power, endurance, balance. Did I mention balance?
yes.
Uh, I'm not sure. I need to look it up, but he really nails all the parts of flexibility. So it's not only strength, it's not only power, it's the balance. Coordination is one. So I love how he's very logical about it. And he's been, I think, a Marine. And his
Mhm.
challenge when he started was he had to train Marines, but it could be another part of the army. I'm not so familiar with those
Right.
names of those groups. And the goal was he needed to get them fitter quicker. He wasn't given more time, he was given the same time, but the goal was to have them fitter at the end of this time frame,
Mhm.
rather giving him more time to achieve the same goal. So he needed to find better exercises, and he did. And what I love about his whole entire system is it doesn't matter where your fitness level is. If he says do 10 push ups, so now who is to define what a push up is? It's up to you. If you cannot do a push up like most people picture it lying on the floor, do 10 push ups against the wall. Stand in
Mhm.
front of the wall, put your hands to the wall, do 10 push ups. If this becomes too easy, do it maybe on a table, get a bigger angle. If this gets too easy, do it on the area where you sit on the couch. It's a little bit deeper. If 10 push ups on the floor are too easy, put your feet higher, put your feet on the couch, leave your hands on the ground.
Oh, wow.
If that is too easy, do it in a handstand. If that is too easy, do it on one hand in a handstand. If that is too easy, do it on a basketball. But what I'm saying is, I love the system because it picks you up no matter where you are. If you can't squat, stand up from a chair. If a chair is too low, do it from the surface of a table that is just lower, and basically the system is it picks you up where you are.
This is phenomenal. I need this right now.
I'm telling you, I'm loving it. So, I wasn't doing a lot of self-care. And in that time in Mexico, I really deteriorated in any possible way. And I didn't get out of fight and flight. So I used to use it and I was very fit. And I loved the daily workouts, just 9 minutes with warm up and cool down. It's just 15 minutes. But it is,
Wow.
you have resting days. But you don't have to do resting days if you do 1 day legs, 1 day arms. Then the legs are resting while you are working the arms. But it depends on every person how they want to train. I love that the chunks are small. And I'm almost embarrassed to say it. I started at the pre-prep program. He recommends for people that are untrained to start at the prep program. I started at the pre-prep lying on my back doing exercises. And it kind of makes me sad. On the other hand, I'm committed to work myself up, and that requires the 1% improvement a day. And if I manage to do the pre-prep every day, I'm succeeding better if I try to force myself to do the prep program every day. I'm going to get to the prep program. It's the next step. But for now, I'm at the pre-prep. And yeah, it upsets me. And on the other hand, is my own fault that I got that far down on the ladder. And now I'm just starting to climb the ladder back up. And because I'm starting at the lowest point, it is easy. I can do it every day. And that gives me the power and the faith. I'm going to do it every day. And it's not the only thing I'm doing. Yeah.
It's like you're being successful right now. It's like when I was at one of my worst points, it was like getting out of bed was the success marker for the day. Getting out of bed.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
It's taking that time commitment. It's taking the will to do it. And it's possible to do it. It's not like it feels impossible. And so this will also build up. The stronger I'm getting, the more flexible I'm getting again, the easier it will be. And then I'm ready for the prep program. So it's just like, to me, this is the Bible for body weight exercises. He actually has an app and it doesn't take any effort. You click it, it gives you a tutorial, it gives you the exercises. So I watch the tutorial the day before. When I come to the exercises, I know how to execute them. 15 minutes, done. It actually comes with a calendar function, which I'm not using because, as you know, I'm not the master in planning. I roll with the flow, and then the day's nearly over, and then I squeeze in those 15 minutes, but I'm doing it. And I'm just so excited to be back with Mark Lauren. And this guy's just incredible. You have this teacher who is completely fully trained, probably one of the fittest person on the planet. But his goal is that people maintain their fitness, including all those things, coordination, balance, and so forth, and to be fit until an old age, to be able to do everything, to get up, to not fall. I mean, this is what it's all about. And what we have to manage is our body. We need to deal with our body weight, may it be heavy or light. We don't need the weights from the gym. So it's just, I believe everybody needs Mark Lauren program. I keep always digging for things, and I come to the belief there's some certain things you find like gems. It's like everybody needs that gem.
Exactly. That's like the Change for Good program that I had. Everyone needs it. And you have Mark Lauren. And what I love about this is that 1% per day, because, in futuring, the people got to the moon by making tiny course corrections in the moment. And that's what we're doing now. We're just going to our own moons, making our tiny course corrections. So,
Just wondering, Stephanie, what would you think if we make our own accountability group? We are totally in different time zones, but maybe we could consider to create an accountability group in that way that we might meet at certain times, that we then fulfill whatever we choose to do for fitness, for well-being. There's so many little exercises.
I love the idea, but I have a hard time with accountability because I lost my ability to push in the 90s. So I have to pull myself, and it has to be something like a celebratory thing or a joyous thing because I have to pull myself. And it could be, what kindness am I doing for myself or right now? Or what kindness have I done for myself in this past week? Or what kindness am I doing?
How about we knew we meet on certain times?
Perfect.
I would love to see you. That would pull me into anything. And we achieve so many good things together. So
I know we complement each other. One person is more logical, and I've been walking the spiritual, intuitive, you know, kind of pulling myself for the past 35 years. So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we should definitely consider it. But I just wanted to let you know about Mark Lauren because you would love his program. I
Well,
guarantee it.
I already love it because the idea of going to the gym is, that's a hurdle for me. But I can create a little spot in my house to do some things, so that would be good. And using my body weight instead of weights, that's another hurdle. I do have my daughter's weights here, and
I promise you don't need them.
well, in fact, the easiness factor I liked because I have it flared up my back. Well, I just did 15, three sets of 15 with the weights, and it flared up my back. So I said, okay. And remember I said about the trauma in my from movement? I can't do anything that creates more trauma. So
Yes. Oh, I have something for trauma, but I tell you about that later.
okay.
I just needed you to know about Mark Lauren.
So this is perfect. I love that. I need the balance. I need the get up. I need the the strengthening, and it fits in with my situation where I'm trying to lose a person's body weight.
I'm going to share that link.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Perfect, Stephanie.